All right. What do you know? What do you know? I think I'm live. Oh no, I'm live! Hello, Harvey. Hey, Beezer. Hey, Jay. Hello. How is everybody? I just woke up 15 minutes ago. Because I was exhausted. Hey, Dragon Trainer. So good. I'm eating a small granola bar. Hey, Catcher Boy. Well, thank you, Beezer. I appreciate that. So good. Okay. So I guess I should get started. But I set up this thing in a quick fashion. So I don't have everything exactly set up. Still getting there. But while I'm pulling my stuff out, there we go. Actually, I'm done. Oh, Harvey, yes, it is. Hello, Toxic Tears. No, you didn't miss anything. The bottom of the jaw is very weird. That was probably the first thing I noticed when I looked at this. Some of the body shapes are a little weird. The spine, the little crest thing, it doesn't quite seem to fit, and I'm not sure why. But I can fix that. So that's okay. Hello, Exodrahas. I was waiting for everybody to show up. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay, so let me fix the jaw because it is one of the most glaring mistakes on this thing. And the way I'm going to... Oh, thank you, Beezer. I truly appreciate that. The way I'm going to fix that negative space is I'm going to draw the skull in just a bit. Not the negative space. The way I'm going to fix the jaw is I'm going to draw the skull in, and I'm going to pretend that it's closed and where I want it to close. So I want it to close there, which means that the actual mouth would end there. Then I'm going to do a bit of this to open the jaw so that it looks sort of like this when it's open. And then we can tell that this would be where the pieces were, and we're set. And there we go. We have the jaw all nice and set up. Okay, so let me just erase some of this stuff that's here, and I'll redraw some of it that needs to look better. So the jaw comes down like this. And it looks a little funny at the end, but we'll fix that. Comes up like this and does this sort of thing. So here's the way it connects, is like that. And there we go. We have a bit of a better setup for the dinosaur stuff. Okay. Wow, I really appreciate that. Okay, so now that I fixed the jaw, because that was really a glaring mistake. Same with the fingers, but we'll get to that. I'm not too worried about that mistake, because that's fixable really easily. If you want to throw your support, you can do just like Beezer did, who clicked the little money sign down below and sent me $2 and said support. And honestly, the more people that do that, the more I will survive. The hashtag down below is something that you can use on Twitter. You can put that hashtag and then put whatever you want on the tweet, and we'll take a look at it, and we'll, I don't know, we'll just talk about it or just enjoy it together. It can be pieces of your art, it can be things that you want to say, or videos that you want to show me. Yeah, also there's a Patreon that I should be working on, but I haven't been right now. But it's all in the works. Right now I'm working on getting a new series out to you guys. It's called Fossilize, and it's fun. To me, at least. Okay, so let's figure out the next step. I think the next step is adjusting this body, because this body, the way it is right now, I don't think it would be able to hold itself. It would be able to stand up. I think that it would be falling over. So let's see if I can fix this, sort of. Okay, let's see if I can fix this just a little bit. That might be better. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's better. Also, I gave it sort of a tubby belly. And I'm pretty sure dinosaurs would have had tough times finding things to eat. So we're going to give this guy a weight reduction. What really happened is I was too busy concentrating on making the stream run well that I didn't realize that I had made a mistake when doing this guy. And I think that that is better than the way I had it before. I'm not sure. This could also be just bad, but whatever. Wider feet. Yes. Yes, Oliver. That is a very good point. Wider feet would help. Let's see. Make the spine attached to the head thing. I'm actually thinking of doing something different. I'm thinking of maybe continuing the spine a bit down towards the tail and have it attached to the tail. Because the head thing is feathers. Anything that's like a blob of shape that I haven't filled in, that's feathers. So what I was thinking is I was going to take the spine and bring it down to the tail and have it attached to the tail, sort of, because I was going to put feathers down here. But if I put the spine and bring the spine down here, then this could be a more semi-aquatic sort of dinosaur. So let's figure out these feet, because these feet are kind of critical to getting this thing to stand right, and they're also very difficult. No, that's too big. There we go, that's a bit better. And they're difficult because they are. Hello, Mr. Happy. Hello, Oliver McCoy. I didn't say hi to you before. Hello. Okay, so I'm trying to understand dinosaurs' feet, but I don't. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at dinosaurs' feet. So really quick and hopefully without... I could do it this way. Yeah, I could do it this way. So let's see. Let's look dino feet. Dino feet. Dino feet. And images. This is not... This is much better. I think. Let's see. Let's look at real dino feet. Let's go real dino feet. Okay. I'm not gonna put eyes on the nose. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so here's some proposed dino feet. What we really want are the bones. These are good, because these tell you a bit about how it stands. Interesting. And we're not trying to draw something too fictional. And this is probably not how they stood, by the way. What we're looking at are things like this, but that's too small. Things like this. I always got this position of running on these things. Huh. I'm not finding anything good, and I don't want to spend too much time. Ketchup, come on. We're trying to just throw... I don't know, we might, but I'm not gonna discount it, but... Okay, this is for a big one. I see where I made some mistakes. Let's see, there we go. Okay, so there's where I made some mistakes. I see. I see. Yes. Alright, okay, good. We got it. Okay. Okay, so here's where I made the mistakes. I made the mistakes up here, not down there. So, judging by what those fossils showed, I have to bring the leg together closer up here. Then I have to bring it down here like this. Sort of let's see, because there's bone here. A lot of people draw the legs very similar to people, which that's probably accurate. And then the rest of the leg is the foot. And it goes like this. Sort of. Except wider, probably. Wider feet makes the dino stand better. And this is like the standing pose. I was incognito because I was trying to hide all of my secret-y stuff. Yeah, I agree. It would be kind of standing on its toes. But that's the issue. Okay. Okay, we'll try again. We'll take another stab at this foot. Okay, so we get this here, and then we do this here, and it's standing on its toes. But that looks weird. That looks so weird. Oh, I know why it looks weird. It looks weird because I'm thinking that the foot, it's a dinosaur, and the foot is doing weird things because that's what feet do. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna leave the leg like that for now. And we'll get to it a bit later because I don't want to stress on the leg for much. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this a bit of a wing thing here. You know what we might do? We might do something like this. Make these feathers a bit more prominent. Okay. So we also want to bring this tail. This was originally going to be feathers, but if I bring this thing back down to here and make this a spine, and then this a spine, and then this a spine, and also make sure that they're broken because that's kind of what we're going for here. And then I add a spine here that's sort of messy, and another spine here that's kind of like, well, not split because that's not what spines do. That would really hurt forever. And we could do something like this. Something kind of like almost fish-like, except not. We could connect it back to the body that way. And with this one up here, we could do something like this. And then something like this. And we could connect it right like this and a long way right there to something like that. That would do it. Okay, let's see. Oh. So yeah, it's kind of like fish dino. The problem is that I'm not sure if I should connect them. Maybe I should imply that possibly at one time they were connected. So it's moving out of the water instead of moving into the water. Like its evolution is saying, it's spending an awful lot of time out of water. Maybe it doesn't need these water adaptations anymore. Which is probably why it has a more raptor-like face. This is probably because it's evolving to be out of the water. You know? Can you guys hear the music? Might be too loud for me. Oh, you should be able to. Okay. I hope the sound is going great. Going good. Going gone. Oh, somebody... Oh, that was a dinosaur that was there yesterday. Okay, last time. Wow. Okay. Toxic tears, come on. Yeah, evolution can talk. Everybody knows that. Anybody who's anybody knows that evolution, it speaks. See, the thing I'm not understanding is whether there would be an adaptation that leans towards feathers as well as fish, like something like that. The reason I'm not sure about that is because, well, I don't want to get into it. I just don't think it would be an adaptation that would happen at the same time. But I wouldn't know. I'm no evolution scientist. I'm no expert on dinosaurs. I'm giving him a little beakish thing here, because I think I like the look of it. So I'm giving him a beakish sort of shape. He doesn't have a beak, but he has a beakish sort of like, maybe like a small bone of beak right here. Okay. I know it's a fictional dinosaur, but I'm trying to... You're right, it's a fictional dinosaur. Why am I worried about it? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go to a new layer to work on the feathers here. So we have the 3 types of feathers, and I think we're going to use a mixture of all of them. We're gonna mainly use the 3s up here and on the wings, but we're also gonna use a bit of the others on the wings and the legs a bit, and we might put some feathers some other places, but that's what I think we're gonna do. Oh, Oliver, you're leaving again? Okay. Okay, so here's what we're doing. A shorebird, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so the way I understand feathers to be drawn is that there's like 3 different types of feathers. There's the feathers that are up here, which actually are more like down than anything else. Then there's the outer layer of feathers, and they sort of go like that. And then there's the way outer layer of feathers, which go even farther. So like that. So I'm gonna lower the opacity of this so that you guys can see more about what I'm working on here. So this is sort of the way I'm seeing the feathers to go. Now, this is like modern day feathers and how they go on wings of birds. So we probably don't need exactly this, but sort of. Okay, and I'm gonna start doing these feathers by making the highest form of feather, which is not the flight feathers especially for dinosaurs, but they're, oops, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Yeah, it was. Look at that. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, let's get back to this layer. So we have these feathers, usually down. We have these feathers, usually something else. And then we have these feathers, which are flight feathers. So what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna cut out this last guy, and we're just gonna work on these. And we're gonna do the highest form of dinosaur feather, predicted, which is sort of like these actual feather things. Now, when people usually give dinosaurs feathers, they tend to want to... We're gonna actually do this a little differently. They tend to give them very few feathers. Well, I don't know if I'm not gonna give it gills, But if it had gills, it would kind of look like this, probably. But I don't think any dinosaur ever had gills. So. Or what I should say, I don't think any theropod ever had gills. Okay. So, let's get this started. So we're going to send the feathers from here this way. So we're going to put lines to show where we want the feathers and how we want them to go. And we're going to try and give lots of feathers because I prefer that over less feathers. I happen to really like feathered dinosaurs. I think they'd be more terrifying than normal dinosaurs, for sure. So we're gonna give, We're gonna give a few of these, and I think that's a good amount. Okay, so I drew those on the wrong part. I drew those on the wrong paper. Ah, why? Okay, let me fix that. That was a good drawing of them too. That was perfect. Oh, Harvey, I'm sorry. Catch you later. Sorry I have to go. Hello, Logan. Blah, 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 blah. So we draw lines to show where the feathers are gonna be. Because dinosaurs, I like lots of feathers on dinosaurs, but to be honest, they probably didn't have lots of feathers. Although Utyrannus proves that wrong, so whatever. Okay, so we want that. It's about 6 feathers. I think that's okay. Okay, so let's do something like this. Those don't look exactly like feathers. What does a feather look like? Let me figure that out. Wimp. Feathers are basically things like this that slowly fade into a point. So the basic shape is actually this. Right. Right. Okay, so that's the basic shape. So that's what I have to be aware of. Okay. So we'll start by giving them... This will be unseen when I'm done, so I don't need to worry about it being perfect. Because this part of the feather will be not visible. Hopefully. So we do this. Or not visible in any way that makes it helpful at all. And then we go and we give it sort of a little bit of a curve with... There we go. Then we give this a little bit of a curve. And I'm drawing the individual feathers, but you really don't have to. When you're drawing feathers, you can get by with just drawing like lumps of feathers and then adding like small little detail bits to them later. But I am drawing each individual feather because I want to do that. I feel like doing that. Oh, why did it stop? Why did my music stop? Did I not? I didn't. I didn't set it to continue playing and do that. So let's go to, which one is my favorite song? Which one's my favorite one? I think I really like, which one is it? Where is it? Is it not here? Oh, it might not be. Darn. Alright, we'll just go with this one. Whatever. Okay, back to the Theropod. Oh, let's check the... Here you go, Tim. Nobody has posted the here you go, Tim. That's fine. Utyrannus had feathers. There's no such thing as a Velociraptor. Velociraptor... I believe there was at one time a creature called a Velociraptor, but it turned out to be a different dinosaur, and so they renamed it to be that dinosaur. I think raptors are the Deinonychus something. The ones that you see in the Jurassic Park aren't exactly fictional, but they're outdated. And yes, they would have had feathers. The ones in Jurassic Park are closer to Utah raptors, and Utah raptors are huge, and they're found, of course, in Utah. Just doing a bit of cleaning up here to make this look a bit better. I say as I mess it up. That's fine. That's fine. I should have probably kept this stuff here. But that's okay. I didn't need to. So, in this one, for this one, I'm not going to draw out the individual feathers, because that'd just be a bunch of lines and it'd look kind of gross. For this one, I'm going to just do this. Do something like, It was a Deinonychus, I think, mongoliasis or something. Mongoliasis. That's the original idea, and they thought it would be much bigger. Turns out that dinosaur was not the dinosaur that he was trying to emulate. So this is kind of the way the feathers are looking like they're gonna go. I'm not 100% sure because... Did I lose track of time? I think I lost track of time. Yeah, I did. I thought I was still at the beginning of this thing. The stream. So... So I'm putting that there. That doesn't look exactly right, but it's close enough that I can move on and feel relatively okay with the result. We'll probably fix it up later, but right now we are just going to move on to the next thing. Well, the feathers are really tough. They're just hard to draw. What I might do to make them look better, let me try that really quick, because I want this to look at least pretty good, is I might do some layering here. I might put a feather here that I didn't draw a line for, and then another feather here. But the problem is, this layering was probably seen later on when dinosaurs needed to fly. And so it probably wouldn't be there, but that would make it look more like feathers. Hey, Mystic. You missed some of it, but that's okay. We're still We're still going strong. Still going strong. The only thing you missed was me announcing that another series would be coming to my channel soon. That's about it. I am currently working on it. I'm trying to decide on how I want to do the art, or if I want to do the art for the video at all. Because I could just leave it like a blank video, and it would save me tons of time. But I'm not sure if the story is good enough to keep someone engaged. It might be. It might be. The person who I had look at it said that I had a really good draw-in mechanism. So I might be able to get people to stick around at least until it gets really interesting. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so here's my question with this leg. Is this part of this part? Because that's what's causing me such an issue. Or is it more like a drastic, jagged... Ooh, hiccups. Or is it more of a drastic, jagged change? That's what's bothering me. The connection between the ankle to the foot is causing me trouble. Alright, so... let's put some eyes on this guy. Okay, guy, girl, whatever this thing is. So we're going to give it an eye. Now, this line, the lines that I'm putting here aren't going to stay. I'm just judging where I want the top of the eye to be. And then I'm going to draw a circle right here. And then I'm going to draw the bottom eyelid right here. And this is just to understand the eye a bit more. So, so actually the eye would be down here a bit. And then you erase all the extraneous lines. So you go like this. Looks a little sad. That's fine. You erase all the extraneous lines, and you have a dinosaur eye that needs to be adjusted because its placement is weird. So let me fix that. Bam. Bam. So this is the basic structure of our... Yeah, I know everybody would prefer that. I think that this series would be better with drawings. Because it's a high-paced sort of series. It's kind of... Also, it has a lot of artistic imagery that I would love to portray. So, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But I'll do something. Okay. So I tried this before, but I'm gonna try it again. Because... Or am I? I should really practice this before I actually try it. Okay, so we adjusted the back. We add this feather things I'm not too happy with, but it gives a good placement of the feathers, so that's good. I might just change them all to filaments, but then this will end up looking a little weird, unless I do these as not filaments. Or the filaments underneath the feathers and the actual feather above the filament, like this. Might look a bit more like a feather, and then you have the filament here, and then you have another feather here, something like this. But I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out. have taken a go at animation. There's a video on Mr. Creepypasta's channel. Let's go. I don't want to play the video because I don't want to take his thing. But let's see. Let's go into incognito. Let's look up Mr. Creepypasta. His YouTube. I'm gonna just show you guys one of the... No, mute. Okay, that's gonna mute the thing, but whatever. So where is it? Oh, it's probably really far away. I don't know. Alright, I know how to find it. Okay. Okay, I think this is it. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, so ads. Okay, so when I was... Hi, Vixrine. Mr. Creepypasta came to me and he said, "Hey Tim, could you do this for me?" And this is my very first attempt at drawing a walk sequence in animation, because that's all I really could do, and I couldn't give him much more than that. Ooh, he spelled sacrifices wrong. Oh man, that takes a long time to show up. Alright, so we're just gonna cut ahead a bit. So this animation in the background, this guy walking, that was all drawn by me. I don't remember where I put the file, or I'd give it to you guys and let you guys see it. But yeah, that bendy in the background, that was all me. Man, it's so hard to see. So I have done animation, but it's like I've dipped my toe in. I haven't actually done animation. Let's see if I can find that, because that's a pretty good image that I would have wanted. Oh, bendy folder. Oh. Oh, there's that. Wow. I guess I don't have... I guess I don't have it. Huh. Maybe I have to turn this to a different view type so that I can actually see them, maybe? That might be helpful. Let's go to this. Okay, so... yeah. I don't know where it is, and it's not showing up here, so... yeah. Oh well. Hey, Blue Falcon. Yes. Yes, I do stream. I stream... oh, there we go. Here we go. Maybe this will do it. There it is. Okay, so... This is the animation that I did for that video. It's not the greatest walk animation, and this leg ends up looking a little short because I made a mistake, but it is an animation. 4-page story. That might be too much. Oh, Exodrahas, you sent something. Kelluriel, original drawing to be improved. Oh, I like it. I really like it. Let's do something fun. We're gonna do something fun. We're gonna do something fun because I feel like doing something fun and you can't stop me. The fun thing we're gonna do is we are going to look at this thing. Okay, okay. And then we're going to do this. Okay. I'm not going to actually draw it out because you know, that's crazy. It would take forever. But let's see. Okay, it has those pointy legs, so he has legs that go out. They're kind of attached like insect legs, so, and they're unbelievably thin, and then they end in a point, so kind of goes like this. Okay. Okay, and I'm doing it this way on purpose, so. Okay, so like this. Okay, that's a little too long. Let me shorten it. Okay. I'm just doing this for fun, so I'm sorry. And then we'll connect the legs, because the legs connect sort of like this. Connect sort of like that. Something like this. The legs are a little weird in the way they work. I'm just making assumptions here. And then they have the long legs down this way. I'm basing this off of insects, which is, I believe, what Exodrahas did. Based it off of insect, a praying mantis to be exact. Then he gave it feet that sort of go like this, and then they go out like this, and they're stunted. So we're just gonna do something similar. It's just a rough little put together. Okay, and then he has another foot and another foot. Okay, and then we're gonna take the whole thing. And we're gonna shrink it. Okay. Yeah, I thought insectoid thingy would be. Okay. And we're going to give room for the head, which I'm assuming is leaning forward. But also we have to add this thing to it, because this is probably important. So go up like this. Add a bit of this. We're gonna bring it around here like that, because we're gonna notch the other things in there. So we're gonna make it look like this, and then we're gonna stick the other arms that aren't wings, which are right there. We're gonna stick the other arms that aren't wings. Oops, did I mess up? I did. Okay. We're gonna stick the other arms right here. We're just gonna give them nice, thin, insectoid looking forearms? No, not forearms. Whatever arms. Then we're gonna bring this further down, and we're gonna round it off, sort of. And we're gonna connect it like this. Oh, look at this thing. It's coming together. It's a quick drawing because I don't have enough time to really do any of the important things on the dinosaur. So I was like, you know what? I'll just look at Exodrahas's and draw that. If you want to see the original, it's on the Twitter with the hashtag Here You Go Tim, and you can see Drahas's original, which is really inspirational if I'm jumping onto it the way I did. So he did a really good job of designing an interesting dinosaur, and he should be proud of this. Not dinosaur, an interesting creature. I've got dinosaurs on the brain. I'm sorry. And I hope he's not offended by me doing this. I hope he's not offended for me doing this. If he is, I will stop immediately and never continue. If he isn't, then I'm going to continue and see what it comes out to be in the time that I have to go here. So, if I'm understanding the insect bits right that he wants here, he wants mandibles. Mandibles. Yeah, he wants mandibles. So we're going to give it mandibles here. And they're going to come out here. They're going to go. So don't be afraid to say, hey, stop, Tim. The dinosaur isn't finished. We'll get to it we'll get to it in another stream. Right now I'm having fun, and hopefully I'm not offending Drahas. He is perfectly free to tell me to stop, and I will stop, and I will immediately erase this whole thing forever. Or I'll send it to him. Out of appreciation for his art. Because that's how you do. You don't steal somebody's art. You show your appreciation. And so you don't earn money off of it. You just go. Oliver. 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 I don't know why I'm saying Oliver over and over again. I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, oh, that's fun. And so it's inspirational if it makes somebody want to draw it. And of course, I'm taking artistic liberties. I'm not like drawing it directly, because that'd be weird. Maybe just the basic shape is what I got. Okay, so we have that. Does it have... It has horns. Oh. Oh, okay. So its skull has to be a bit different. So we're going to give it horns. Please tell me if this is bothering you, Drahas. Please. I would hate to cause an artist to feel like they were being like misused. And I'm not trying to like say, oh, I'll draw it better, because I don't think I'm going to draw it better. But I think this is not going anywhere. This is going directly to you. I'm sending it to you. Somehow. Okay, so I made it lean forward, but that was probably a mistake. So it's terrible. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna go... How did you do those wings? How did you do those wings? It is 6:56, so we probably won't be able to see the ending of this, but whatever. It's still fun. Okay, so you did the wings sort of like this. So how many joints? They have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes like this. Like this. And then there's the hand. And then like this. And then there's another joint here. Normally, there wouldn't be a joint here. But I don't know if that's important for some reason. So I'm not changing it. Here we go. Go like this. Go like that. Okay. What kind of painting thing do I use? You can see it right here. Autodesk Sketchbook. Unless you're talking about my main videos, and then I can confidently tell you that I don't paint any of my main videos. My main videos are done on whiteboard. Okay, so like that. What has been happening? Lots of things that have been happening. First thing that happened is I went to Twitter. Second thing that happened is I saw Exodrahas's little insectoid creature and liked it so much that I am attempting to redraw it with some of my own flair so that it is something different. And this will be a gift for Drahas. This is like, we'll call this a free commission. Just a free commission. Because I like it and I appreciate what he drew a lot. So I'm giving it a go. Oh, you're leaving, Harold? Harvey? Harold? Harvey? Harvey Harold? Why are you leaving? It is getting close to the end of the stream. So, I can understand your need to leave. Okay, so you had these little, like, spikes here. I believe these are, like, the thorns on praying mantis. Praying mantis. So, okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Actually, we are at the end. That's Exodrahas. That's art for you. You're gonna look at your own art and say, "Ugh, that's crappy," but somebody else, somewhere, is gonna look at that same art and think something completely different. And that's art. That's art. That's the way it is. I look at that and I see a warrior insect. And I wouldn't even call that drawing crappy. It actually was pretty good. You drew from inspiration pretty well, and the legs actually kind of look like they're going back in perspective, which is really well done. And I could see that you were using these as almost like skeletal structure, because you tried it over here to figure out how shapes move and things. This is really good. This is well done. It's well done, and you should keep working on your art, because you have an eye for it. That's obvious. Okay, so it is time for me to go, but before I do, I want to take this art. This art is actually pretty neat. I totally appreciate this. this piece of art right here. I really do. I'm glad you sent it in because it was cool. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna go File, Save As. I'm gonna go PNG. We're gonna call it Drawhouse, because that's a cool name. And then we're going to go and we're going to save as again, and we're going to save this as dinosaur. Oop. And we're gonna go, and I'm gonna go to Twitter, and I'm gonna say, hey man, let me go here, let me send you a message. Oh. Whatever. Whatever, I want to send this to you, so. Drawhouse. Boop. And you can do whatever you want with it. There we go. It's yours now. Okay, so the stream is over, but I still want to say a couple of things. Possibly sometime this week there will be a new series coming out. I don't know how I'm going to do the art, but I might do the first couple of episodes in my traditional art and then switch over to what you saw in... Actually, I don't know if you saw that. Here, let me take a look. So a while back, I had a story that I did for the Things That Go Bump finale. So I could do it in my normal style with the whiteboard, but I could also do it in this style as well. And I'm not sure what I want to do. This took a pretty good amount of time for me to do.
It happened many years ago.
Oh, let me. Where it sort of fades in over time. Why is it taking so long? It's taking forever. Oh. Like this sort of a thing, where it's sort of like blocked out with designs and landscapes. This took quite a long time to do, but I'm pretty confident that I could do it again, and it really made it really looked good, the end product. I was really proud of. So, so I'm considering doing this again. This is my favorite Things That Go Bump video also. But the problem is this took so long. This took forever to do. Why does it keep going back to that? Yeah, and then it ended there. Yeah. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So I'll figure it out, and then you'll probably see the video. So if it doesn't come out this week, that's why. Alright, I will catch you guys later. I'm happy you all came in here and joined me for this stream. I missed you guys. See you later.